Jay, all right, so the back and forth has started. A fight that everybody's wanted to see for a long time.
Yeah.
Jaron Ennis, Vergil Ortiz. Now the boots has moved up. Of course, he's looking at that fight.
Yeah.
Eddie Hearn said that they reached out to Team Vergil Ortiz. I think it might have been, Oscar, the promotion.
Right.
To see if he was available for an August-September fight.
Right.
Vergil's coming off of a hand injury, which he's shown on Twitter.
Right.
Shit looks fucked up.
Right.
But that he wouldn't be available. Robert Garcia sees the interview that I did with Jaron Ennis, and his response was he heard through the grapevine that Boots wanted 2 tune-ups before fighting Vergil, right? Mm-hmm. So Eddie is saying that they looked at that fight and wanted that fight right away. Robert is saying that he heard that Boots wanted 2 tune-ups.
Right.
Vergil Ortiz has been ordered to face Sergey Boyachuk. He's the WBC interim. So to have that rematch.
Rematch, right.
And while Jaron Ennis is the super champion for the WBA.
Right.
And so he can actually go that route and fight for either a vacant if Terrence Crawford vacates or pursue a fight with Crawford. What's your thoughts on the whole situation? Do you expect that fight to happen next, or is this just the normal promotion of things?
Well, all the back and forth, I know nothing about. I ain't heard nothing about none of that. The 2 tune-ups, Vergil hand. If you say Vergil showed his hand fucked up, then his hand fucked up. So that means he gonna need some time to get back, which he'll probably be back in the ring like November, December. But if my calculations are right, I think we see Boots and Vergil Cinco de Mayo, 26. I think that's about right. That sounds about right. I mean, because Boots got to go ahead and finish whatever business he got to finish, then go ahead to 54 and fight, and then Vergil got to get healthy. I can see Vergil trying to get a fight. I can see Vergil trying to get a fight before he go to fight Boots, before that fight get matched. You know what I mean?
This is no way. Like, I know there's a lot of bravado in boxing, but to me, there's no way possible that you would want to put that fight on with Vergil coming off of a hand injury.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He gonna fight somebody else. I ain't stupid, and I wouldn't do that with my dog. If my guy had an injury, I'm not gonna bring him right back to cream of the crop. We're gonna go get a good rumble and then we'll fight. And I think Boots is gonna do the same thing. He gonna get a good fight and then go on. I think Cinco de Mayo it'll happen. That's what sounds good to me. I like that date.
I definitely like that.
I like that date.
Like that.
Come on with it.
Apparently, Vergil's about to start testing the hand out.
Right.
That he hasn't necessarily been in camp yet.
Right.
But customarily, like if it right, it's 2 Mexican Independence Days or 2 holidays, right? There's September and then there's May, right?
I believe.
So which one to you? If it doesn't happen Cinco de Mayo, you can see it happening in later on that year?
I mean, yeah, but I think that fight heavy either way next year. I like that fight next year. Either way, I don't care really too much about the date, but I think that's the date that makes sense to me because Boots is here. They show interest in wanting to fight Boots. Eddie said there's interest there in wanting to fight Ortiz, so let's make it happen. You know what I mean? So Cinco de Mayo sound about right.
Both fighters say that they're on record being interested in the fight. Vergil said he wasn't going to entertain it until Boots got to 54.
Right.
Now he's at 54, and Boots is saying that fight has to happen.
Right.
Is that potentially the biggest fight or one of the biggest fights of the next couple of years?
Yeah, because it's one of the ones where we gonna be able to really see, all right, what this guy's made of. That goes for both fighters. We're gonna really be able to see now. All that shit that everybody been talking, all the hype we on both sides. All right, now here we go. Now can't nobody make no excuses after this. After this is, whatever it is. But this is the fight right here. Yep.
Now, Vergil being the WBC interim champion, Sebastian Fundora as being the actual champion. Could you see a situation where Vergil goes that route and then waits to do a unification with Boots, and Boots goes the WBA route?
I mean, that could happen. It's boxing. It's whatever his advisors come up with. I mean, whatever his handlers come up with, yeah. But me, I would want Fundora after Boots if I was Vergil. If I was Vergil, I would want Fundora after Boots. I wouldn't want to fight Fundora, then have to fight Boots. That's like mountain and then another mountain. But it's like dealing with that height, man. That shit weird, man. Cause you gotta almost, to be honest. Come here, Che. You gotta be honest with yourself. Who want to go 12 rounds with a motherfucker that's 6'6"? Nobody want to do that. That's a guy you want to get out. You know what I mean? So you got to go in there. If you go in there before you fight Boots and fight him, you got to go in there almost praying for a knockout. Like, I got to knock this motherfucker out. And I think that a fight like that bring something different out of you that you don't want to use that night or that you don't want to go through mentally. So that would be a fight I would want to save. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Then again, they both tough fights. Both tough fights. So I don't know.
Vergil coming off of a masterclass performance against Madrimov.
Yeah, he did
really
great.
good.
Yeah.
Boots is coming off of dominating Amanda Stanionis.
Yep.
Who has the edge heading into that fight? The guy that's moving up or the guy that's been at 54 for a couple fights?
It's no edge because they both was at 47. They both at 54 now. So we just got to see it. This the fight we've been talking about for some years. It's been in the pot boiling. Now it's time. It's ready. Let's go ahead and get it going.